Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jerry and Bulldog Nation, today's show is sponsored by Deters Law. Well, I hope you enjoyed the weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend where we honored all those that were fallen. I'm sure that you honored them as well as had a good time with your family and friends. I hope you had a safe weekend. I had a wonderful weekend myself, including I convinced my wife to go with me because we had to go see this movie, is Top Gun Maverick. I mean, I told her, I says, listen, I'm in the news business. Everybody's talking about this. I want to go see it. And it was absolutely excellent. It was as good as all the reviews said. And it blew me away that all the comments from all the fans are loving this movie. And some movie critic had the nerve to claim that this was a salute to the defense industrial complex. I mean, finally just a movie. By the way, though, it was a little woke. The adversary, the country, the adversary remained nameless. In other words, they didn't say Russia, they didn't say Iran, they didn't say Korea. It was nameless. So there was that. But other than that, it was a good old American movie. There's a poll out that has Trump beating Biden 45 to 42%. Now, at first glance, you could say to yourself, well, that's good for Trump. Of course, we all know that it's always won now by states. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, the state this country is in, think about it, the state that we are in, and Trump only beats him by 3 points. And Trump's the guy that did a great job. In other words, he's already proven what he can do. 42% for that guy? It is amazing that the American Communist 10 over the last 20 years, how they've shifted a whole generation of voters. It's scary. Joe Biden points out that Mitch McConnell is somebody that he feels comfortable with, can maybe get some gun control legislation done. What have I been saying? I'm the only Republican candidate for governor who's bashing Mitch and saying Mitch has got to go. He's buddies with Biden. He's no friend of Trump's. Unbelievable. His buddy. Colleges and graduation speakers, I think I read where 90% of them were liberal. You know, they ask famous people to come speak at commencement exercises. Something I'll never be asked to do at any of my alma maters. But you know what? Nancy Pelosi, I mean, what do these people say to these graduates? And it just goes to show you how academia is completely woke. And for the past 20 years, it's been full-blown just kaboom. Cranking them out. Yeah. I don't know if our country can survive it. Black Lives Matter said this about the police: white supremacist institution and slave patrolling. Who supports that? Washington State, drivers will not pull over for cops because there's a new rule about giving chase, so they know that for an ordinary traffic stop, they don't have to worry about being chased. How you like that? Can't make it up. A University of Penn professor says that the reason why all these kids were shot and killed in Texas was because they were brown. Of course, the shooter was brown. Anything, any use of a tragedy, they jump all over it. Joe Biden wants to ban 9mm. Said a bunch of crazy stuff about it. Could blow out a lung and all these other things. 9mm. A very basic handgun. Isn't going to happen. Wallstreet banks have made a fortune the last 2 years betting on inflation happening. See, it doesn't matter. They make their money no matter what. Labor force is so bad, restaurants continue to have problems. Swimming pools can't open. It's a tragedy. I was hoping, with school letting out, that there's an influx of young people ready to go to work for the summer and help a little bit on that. Gas prices continue to soar. I stopped on the way down, we have this little house on the Ohio River in Gallatin County, and I stopped there in Warsaw on Saturday, $5. $5 gas, took a picture of it. Robots. They keep hiring robots because they can't get personnel. I remember when robots first came out, we were all worried about them taking the humans' jobs. Well, now it's like we got to have the robots because we can't get the humans to work. You know, there's been a lot of violence over the last several weeks. And they always say violence comes out in the summertime, it gets hot in the big cities. And I was thinking about this. With inflation, you don't think that families are more stressed out than ever? You're damn right they are. I mean, families are stressed. People are stressed, which means there's going to be more violence. Nancy Pelosi's husband got a DUI. Said he was coming home from dinner. 82 years old. That's the extent of it. He won't go to jail. Flight cancellations going all across the country. Unbelievable. Why? Can't get enough workers. Baltimore. A Baltimore police, I think it was the police commissioner, said the reason for the violent crime going on is the complete disrespect for human life. You aren't kidding. And by the way, I'm going to say something that may not be politically correct, but the breakdown in the inner cities, Chicago, LA, New York, Baltimore, in black communities, breakdown of the families, and it's just bedlam. Black on black crime, just bedlam. And nobody famous ever wants to speak about it or comment about it. And it is a black inner city issue. Say it. The Department of Justice wants to investigate Texas police officers. I want to say something right here and right now. I'm pro-police, pro-fund the police. You know what? Just because some officers maybe made the wrong call, did make the wrong call, to make this like an anti-police movement is wrong. Wrong. Facts are facts, circumstances, circumstances. Each are the same. These investigations, Justice Department, why need a Justice Department investigation of it? We know why. In Mexico, no formula shortage. America, third world country. Mexico's got baby formula. We don't. San Francisco manager Gabe Kapler did not want to stand during the national anthem. Would not come out for the national anthem. But he did on Memorial Day. He made an exception. Screw this guy and the Giants organization. Of course, where are they from? San Francisco. What do you expect? What do you think? Nancy Pelosi's district. Unbelievable. Oh, so it's okay on Memorial Day, but not the other days. LA County High School, can't make it up. Unvaccinated students weren't allowed to go to graduation. Unbelievable. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope you have a great day.